So what if you can never experience your own death? It's a cool idea I like. This thing is called a quantum immortality. Bit of a nerdy name. But the idea is that, from your perspective, you will never experience your own death. That there's a multiverse of possibilities. And every time there's a possibility where you could potentially die, you split into the possibility where you survive. And your consciousness, a god or something, chooses to keep showing you the version of the world where you continue to survive. Where someone else might continue in a world where you died, you continue in the multiple alternate reality where you're alive. Because there's one thing that's never been proven in life, and that is your perspective has never ended. Since it began, it's never been over, right? And so the idea is that as things go on and on and on, and you keep coming to those situations where in all these different alternate universes, all the possibilities where you could have died, gotten a heart attack, something bad could have happened, you got in a car accident, you got maimed, blah, 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 you don't experience those. You are consciously experiencing the one where you continue. I personally believe it's the best one, and it leads to the best outcome. But maybe you're in that one version of reality where you just keep going and going regardless of what happens. And so that means, things can happen to you. You can be put in a coma, you can be paralyzed, whatever. As long as you're experiencing things, you're still continuing, right? But the idea is that, say you're in that timeline where you start getting older in age. You're like, okay, I'm gonna die soon. I'm in my 50s, I'm in my 80s, I'm in my 70s, 90s, whatever. Like, okay, I'm getting up there. And then that's when humanity makes a breakthrough, that they can suddenly reverse aging, or that they can give you certain nutrition that you continue, or maybe some people's ideas of heaven and God happen, and then you are brought from your body into another world. Like, whatever it is, your perspective continues. And it's based on like some quantum theory that you will always be experiencing the reality where you continue forever, and that you're basically going to be immortal, and that your personal first-hand experience, it will change, but it will always continue. And everyone else is having their own individual one. And we all just happen to be, I don't know whether you want to call it luck or what you want to call it, but we all happen to be here together, experiencing this moment at the same time, and be sharing the world and the universe at the same moment. But then something might happen. I might be dead for you in your version, but then I continue in my version, and vice versa. And it continues, and it's kind of like, who's going to be around for your version of forever, for your version of just continuing? And it's kind of a cool idea and thing to think, because while it may sound crazy to some people to think like, oh, I'm never going to die, it also means that you're always going to be fine, right? It means no matter what happens, you're going to be fine. Don't worry about yourself. Don't be fearful. Instead, worry about what you can do with the people around you, because they won't be fine. These people could very well perish in your version of the timeline. And if you want to keep them going, you want to keep them around, and if you want to keep things around you looking good, you have to make a conscious effort to really do what you can to make things as good as possible and try to keep it cohesive. Because the more destructive you are, the crazier the world is going to be that you enter into. And it makes it kind of like a fun, endless journey of knowing that, okay, this is the very beginning of a long, long, long journey. And you don't know what's going to happen, but all you do know is that your only responsibility is basically to decide what kind of experience you want to have and what kind of experience you want to continuously have. And the sooner you come to terms with the fact that you need to stop worrying about yourself and stop worrying with fear. You can take care of yourself, but don't worry. You can essentially do whatever you want, and the world becomes basically yours. And it's not saying that everyone else, oh, they're just people, they're just pawns in your game. No. Everyone is having that experience as themselves. You're having your own personal connection with your own experience. And who knows who's going to be a part of it, how it's going to shape, mold, whatever. But that's the idea of it all. And it's a fun way to approach things, of knowing that, okay, right now everything is kind of crazy, it's insane, I'm suffering, I'm not the happiest, I'm not where I think I should be. But this is supposed to be my best timeline. This is supposed to be the best version of me. This is supposed to be the version of me that leads into an infinite, immortal existence. What am I really so caught up about in this moment? Like, what is really dragging me down right now? Because nothing's gonna happen to me. I'm gonna be fine. I couldn't even die if I wanted to. So why allow whatever's going on in this present moment to be anything but your decision? Now, you shouldn't allow all these feelings and emotions to influence you into having a bad time. You know, you should be the one that's having a good time. Not forced good time, but just naturally. Like, you should be in control of these processes that are going on in your brain and your body. So if the one thing you're in control of in this entire universe is yourself, it's your mind. And it shouldn't be your enemy. It should literally be your only greatest ally. And then everything else that happens is yours to contribute to and do. And it's meant to just liberate you, that ideology. You can go ahead and call it crazy or whatever. The point of it is that it liberates you from yourself, liberates you from the worry of your own mortality, from the worry of it all. It allows you just to enjoy life because you're like, I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be completely fine. And there's nothing I really need to worry about. Nothing.